This keeps me moving. I mean, that's what I keep thinking, is this is what's keeping me moving, even as it gets harder to move.
A local man is not just giving people with ALS a voice, he's giving them their own voice. A recent diagnosis just inspired a man with no coding experience to develop a life-changing app.
Yeah, this will allow people who are struggling to speak to communicate clearly, quickly, and with heart.
KDKA investigator Meghan Schiller shares why he's on a mission to get this tech into the hands of more people.
I was 26 years old.
David Betts tells me he's always processed the world out loud, talking for a living. He lives in Mount Washington with his wife, Ann, and the reality of an ALS diagnosis at 57.
I mean, admittedly, I was terrified, and I still am. But I'm also like, you know, Ann always tells me I'm like the most rational person because I'm a consultant. So I was like, well, now I have a problem to solve.
How would this man, who used his voice for a living, fight back against the degenerative disease trying to take it away? He thought all the assistive tools and apps on the market sounded too robotic.
It's like, there has to be something easier, but I couldn't find it. So I was like, well, I can wait, or I can just figure out how to make something, and I'm not very patient, so.
So with zero coding experience and no time to waste, Betts created Talk to Me Goose, named after the character Goose from Top Gun. It's an AI-powered text-to-speech app that uses voice cloning to help people with speech loss sound like themselves again.
And if I can make something with no experience as a developer, sitting on my couch in 80 days, and release it to the world, and then in 9 months build it on Windows and Android and iOS, that I think has capabilities that surpass what's available, why have they not done it? And why are we asking people to settle for far less than what's possible?
He's partnering with the nonprofit Live Like Lou to make it free. People living with ALS, but also Parkinson's, strokes, head and neck cancer.
Well, I focused on ALS for obvious reasons. There's, we think, 97 million people living around the world with speech-limiting conditions who would benefit from assistive technology who lack access.
Users can create a voice clone with as little as 45 seconds of audio. Betts gave us a quick demo.
So if I'm hungry, I'm really hungry right now, and I've been thinking about what to eat. I'd love to grab something delicious with you if you're free. And it sounds like me, right? So for someone who's losing the ability to speak, the point here was type less, say more, sound human.
And it's giving people not just the ability to talk, but to connect. The app also lets people create and tell bedtime stories in their own voice.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little burrow beneath an old oak tree, there lived a small but very clever mouse named Chester.
An idea born from a message from a 41-year-old father living with ALS, no longer able to read to his little kids.
The first time Darren used it, they got the kids together. Elizabeth sent me a note, and she said, Daddy's going to tell the story tonight. And the kids were like, you know, this doesn't happen. And then she said, you know, they sat rapt with attention, and then their youngest said, I want Daddy to tell that story 100 times again forever.
From bedtime stories to the Austrian parliament, the app's getting attention. It just won the Zero Award for reducing barriers for people living with disabilities. And even though Betts never thought his story would include this, his own father's voice speaks clearly in his mind.
And he always said, like, he didn't care what we did when we grew up. You know, it was like, I don't care if you're a plumber, you're an electrician, you're a janitor, you're the world's best surgeon. Just be your best, do your best. Doesn't matter what you do. I always think about that, like, just do your best. And that's all I did, was like sit down on the 5th of January, just do your best. Like, what do you have to lose? Nothing.
And I asked Betts, what if he just didn't do this? What if he didn't decide one day to make this happen? He said he doesn't do nothing very well, so he's traveling. He's pushing for the reauthorization of the Act for ALS, which is to get people access to experimental treatment that otherwise wouldn't qualify. He's also working on this app and the separate app called Fables Adventures that is just the storytelling component with accompanying videos. That app is hopefully going to generate revenue, and then they'll be able to take that revenue and make it possible to make this other app free. So check that out. Anyone of any age can use that storytelling app.
I just love this whole idea. I mean, I've done several stories on the communication devices for kids who have speech trouble or, you know, some have autism, but I've never heard of one where you could use your own voice.
Right, I know, and that's what he said. He said it's just such a humanity element, and if you really are faced with that inability to use your voice, you don't want to sound like anyone else. You just want to sound like yourself, and your loved ones want to hear you. They miss your voice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Really tremendous. Thanks so much, Megan.
Thanks, Megan.